move on now. We're going to be able to see YS versus ACT for today. It's going to be Debo coming out as Rumbar Tension alongside Wish Warp this time. So whatever team comes, we're going to be able to see Coordinator, Prisoner, the Patient, and of course the Wildling for this matchup. Let's move on towards the game. We're gonna spawn by the corner here, looking for XY. No, we're gonna go straight towards middle. Let's see. Sen is playing Prisoner. Okay, I just saw my brain didn't tune right there. But it seems like we did make a connection for Coordinator towards a Wildling right there. I see a nutshell right now. Jumping down early, by the way. It depends. It depends. Can we find Prisoner right now who's on the other side? No, we can't, because Prisoner is going to be able to loop in to see where Opera Singer is coming in from. So it seems like right now for Prisoner, he does have quite a lot of upper hand right now, as he's going to be able to rotate out. We're going to change our targets towards Coordinator right here, as Prisoner coming back towards Hotel. Outside of Hotel, the Cypher Machine right beneath the drop down area. We're going to do our connection here once again. Meanwhile, Cody is going to get chased. That's going to be a hit over the pad, a little bit unfortunate with Pie Turner and the knee-jerk reflex here. 50 seconds first hit is pretty brilliant. You also do have warp here as well, in which you're going to use to counter the gun. How to counter? The only way to really counter it is the moment you gun and then Coordinator runs away, you warp to catch up immediately. That's kind of how you counter gun or warp as well. So from what I see here too, it seems like more or less of the situation right now. When we're going to run around this area, we're not going to be able to get a hit over, sadly. We're going to break the pallet first, and as ISNT has concluded below, it seems like it's going to be 3-man escape 24% and tie game 28%. But can you use warp as blink? No, you can't. No, you cannot use warp as a blink, as we do see as well. It's going to be the go over and Cordy. There's nothing we can do in this situation. We did teleport over, but it seems like we couldn't get it anywhere through at all. Debo here once again for all those of you. My goddamn stupid ass analysis saying you can use warp as blink. There you go. You can't do anything about it. And that is going to be a beautiful pallet stun there on towards Debo. And it seems like right now it's going to be a drop down immediately. Also, none of you can make the excuse saying Debo was bad. This is an Opera Singer who has the fastest attack speed by the way. So I don't want to hear excuses from anyone. Now, with Coordinator here being able to take the pallet speed boost and coming back here once again, we're playing such a tight mind game right here with 3.5 Cypher Machine done with Wildling being nearby. Wildling doesn't want to get on board just so he can buy more time when Cody gets on chair, but Cody failing the mind game right there on the pallet. Seems like Wildling's going to be able to finish off that 70% Cypher Machine. That 99% Cypher Machine, it seems. While you're running straight towards the back, meanwhile Prisoner pushing the Cypher Machine at where Patient is. Seems like all what Prisoner has to do is to stay in one location, and she's going to be able to push off three Cypher Machines. One is Wildling, the other one is Cordy, and the second one is going to be the who again? The Patient's one. Yes, we're going to be able to close up that connection there. But even with the connection being closed, it does not matter. Prisoner going up towards the stairs right here, as the pallet here has not been used just yet. We are going to be able to get a hit on a follow-up with another pallet stun. Seems like we are going to did we bring Rage here? I wonder. I wasn't really looking at the persona, but Debo's early game against YS's survivors isn't the best. Once again, it's really just the biggest issue of you need to make it so that Opera dashes into the direction that you're looking at, that the camera is looking at, but not actually where Opera is looking at. So like that's kind of what, like, if you play on this mode, it's like playing on hard mode. It's really like playing on hard mode. You're more prone to mistakes. Yes, you are faster, but like it's way easier for you to make mistakes. We're gonna be able to pull a little bit more distance. That's gonna be Prisoner going down right here. Prisoner doesn't really have anything left to contain with, but the Cypher Machine is going to be primed. It seems like Wildling is decoding the last Cypher Machine here as well, and we are going to see if we can get the Patient to decode to rescue here. Now with that in mind, it's Patient slowly making his way in. Can we see for Prince? No, we can't just yet, as it is being hidden right behind us. For Debo here as well, The thing is, right, with patient coming in right here, if we want to get a guaranteed tie game, we need to actually target the prisoner. But with the prisoner being chaired here, we could potentially go for a body block right afterwards as well. But it seems like D.Va might be actually going for the target hit down here. But with a target hit down alongside with warp, there's a huge chance for us to come get a body block. We didn't get anything there just yet, prisoner. Prisoner, we got a body block there, very nicely done. We hit on towards patient, but we are gonna have to pop it here as soon as possible. Now then, prisoner run towards one direction, meanwhile patient is on the other side. We're gonna be able to hook away here as well. Meanwhile, prisoner is gonna make his way towards the lantern gate on the other side of the map right here. We do have a pallet here left to play around with. We do have a warp here left to use as well for teleport, but that doesn't matter. We're gonna be able to get the hit down right there. But let's just see right now, 11, who is the wildling, will be coming out here immediately, wanting to escort a prisoner through. But with 11 being outside as well, the only biggest issue is that we have only a 30-second board time right here as well. There might be a guaranteed tie game right here. It seems like we're not going to be able to hit anything here just yet, but prisoner having flight ready in 20 seconds, we're going to be able to get an execution. Prisoner is not going to be able to go. Do we have fast crawl? We do have fast crawl, but it seems like it's going to be enough. And let's congratulate the 3-man escape here from ACT. Moving on towards second half. It seems like Boy is going to come out with trump card detention alongside with Blink. This time we're going to be able to see Seer Freezes already coming out from YS's Survivor side alongside with the Merc and of course Patient. Seems like one of the meta characters will be going towards Perma along with Patient. We don't know who, but this will be week 6 day 1 match 3 game 1 second half of YS versus ACT. Now then, with Boy spawning by Umbrella Gate, it seems like we're going to make our way towards Drop right here, who is playing the Priestess. But Priestess will be Priestess at the end of the day. Yes, she does have portals to make distance, but even with the portals here on mine, that does not matter simply because of the fact that Opera can catch up pretty fast anyways. So like Priestess really isn't the best choice here. Maybe we decide to put Priestess into permaban, but it seems like we realized where Priestess was, decides to get rid of the portal, and we teleported back for what, I wonder, trying to get the, well, maybe we mispressed right there. But Priestess, 2 portals here already currently being consumed. We can break the pallet right here, meanwhile Priestess rotates towards the other 2 pallets. And for Priestess right now, she's locked up in one area without any items left to use. All what the Opera has to do is really just to follow up as quickly as possible. Okay, you have Seer's Owl, but what is Seer's Owl going to do for you? It's going to buy you 8 extra seconds of time, meanwhile your portal is still waiting to be regenerated. Doesn't seem like Priestess will be able to last any longer here, as we have another light pole there to use to catch up towards the Priestess. We did cancel that cooldown recovery on Shadow Leap, but we do have Blink. We do have Blink, and this is still Opera at the end of the day. This is still Opera at the end of the day. We are going to be able to use that. We're going to be able to use that. Where is Priestess? Priestess going through the other side right now. We're going to be able to. Okay, we're looking if there's flywheel, but we're gonna. Hey, we're gonna blink. Ave Maria, Ave Maria. That is really bad. If you see bottom left, bottom right, boy had a really good facial expression. I suggest you guys wind back a few seconds, but it doesn't seem like Priestess will be able to last any longer here, as Patient didn't manage to get the body block. With 3 Cypher Machines done right here, Patient at the worst possible area. We're going to be able to catch up here pretty fast, but even with that hook being used, you could just immediately Shadow Dance back towards where Priestess is. Now, that Cypher Machine will be decoded by Mercenary, in which Mercy's... no, never mind. Patient Cypher Machine was already done. So Mercenary Cypher Machine has to be done either by the Seer or the Patient. Most likely going to be the Seer, as Patient trying to go towards his last Cypher Machine there near World 3. Seems like right now for the survivors, they could potentially get a 4-man endgame if and only if this Priestess can actually rebound kite for a little bit. And that means right after tie turner time. So we're going to be able to get normal hit, normal rescue. Priestess currently on the run, but with Priestess right here having only 1 portal, we're going to be able to get that window speed booster applied as well. But you can only run towards a corner in which there isn't much left for you to use. So it seems like for Priestess right now, we are going to be able to get the hit, as the last 2 Cypher Machines at 40% on average. Meanwhile, Merc Cypher still hasn't been popped just yet. Mercenary most likely will be the one that has to come into rescue here once again. But if possible, Merc has to make it upstairs here, as there's no chair nearby. Seems like the chair will be located at the bottom, at the lower levels of the bridge here between Tea House and Laundry. Boy, trying to look for where Mercy is. I mean, well, here Cypher Machine is actually 83%, which is very decent progress, especially with the fact that, like, we most definitely would be able to get we most likely will be able to get a Cypher Machine primed by the time that we actually rescued Priestess for... Okay, see if I finished it off. Okay, seems to be able to make it in. We got the normal hit. Priestess has 2 portals here to use. Priestess does have 2 portals here to use. We are going to stand in between here for now, trying to buy a little bit more time while Priestess... Priestess contained towards the padded area. We could play around here for a little longer, just abnormal that Cypher Machine. It depends on what Boy you want. Boy's going to try map control here. Are we going to map control? No, we're going to Shadow Dance back, maybe? Are we going to Shadow Dance back? We aren't, as the Cypher Machine is going to be primed right here. That's going to be hit immediately on towards Priestess. But we're going to be able to pop on the Cypher Machine anyway, alongside with a... Alongside with a... padded stun. We do see Mercenary as well. They're fast with his fingers on that exit gate, but it seems like he will be disturbed here immediately. And we got the down. That's going to be the elbow back cancellation right there. Meanwhile, the other exit gate has still not opened just yet. Boy, being able to have trump card here can definitely change towards warp to go towards the other side of the map. Since you're operating warp, is actually not too bad for use. Gua is on the other side too as the patient. Meanwhile, Moem, as they see here, going over, trying to open the exit gate as fast as he can, but he will get caught off guard here just a tiny bit, as we did manage to teleport back right here. We don't hear anything just yet, as patient is running back towards the chair. Okay, he's gonna go back towards the chair right here. Meanwhile, Priestess will be found here pretty fast as well, but with the Priestess here being spotted out, that's gonna be a blink open there immediately. But with a blink open, that means I don't have anything left to use with Trump Changer. Seems like we did manage to change towards teleport, but with the both survivors there being rescued, Mercenary should be able to open the XK on time, because it will only take 10 seconds right now. Boy, definitely wouldn't be able to make it on time here. Let's congratulate the 3-man escape coming from YS's survivor side. After utilizing all the meta characters they have, they managed to somehow clutch a 3-man endgame. And let's move on straight towards the second half.